crazy story. I mean, alright, that's good to go. Oh, this is such a good story. This is a good story. Oh, I'll tell you. So, dude, I've been knowing for a minute. I ain't seen him in a minute, but I knew he wasn't living his, he wasn't living his best life, as they say. And I haven't seen him in a minute, but I thought I seen him, and I was like, nah, that ain't him. Then today I was like looking, I said, oh, I know that dude. That's the dude that I know. I'm not trying to like give away like too much because I don't want, like to put his shit on blast. And all of a sudden, I'm like looking at him and I'm like, bro, I know you. Like, I'm like, man, what the fuck you doing? He's like, oh, I started working over at the place over there across the street. And I'm like, okay. And I said, man, bro, you look completely different. I said, I seen you when I seen you when I went and grabbed some coffee the one day, but I didn't think it was you. So he's like, yeah, man, I was fucking, man, he worked his ass out. He's working in fast food. I knew he wasn't doing good shit. He's like, yeah, man, I was smoking crack. I suffer from fucking this, that, and depression and shit. And I said, yeah, I could kind of tell there was some shit going on, man, but, you just said you were smoking weed and shit, and I didn't want to get all up in your mixtape, you know what I mean? I'm not the fucking police or anything. And I said, so what are you doing, man? I said, what's led to this change? Tell me about this shit. He's like, bro, I started ketamine therapy. I said, really? And I said, get the fuck? I said, how do they do that? He goes, oh, I go to an online doctor, man, and they send me the shit. I said, really? What does it look like? I said, I've never done K. I've never been into... Showed me what it looks like. It looks like when I was taking oxandrolone, Anavar, my doctor would send it to me like this. It's in little sublingual, look like little ice cubes, 60 milligrams. I said, bro, you look better than I've ever seen you, okay? I said, it's so good to see somebody win, I wish my ex would hear this shit and fucking do something like that and get away from the scumbags that she fucking surrounds herself with. But, that's what a sober person looks like. Okay? A motherfucker that is sober is shining. You know what I mean? Is shining. Like the dude that I was at work with today, just the energy, the demon that shit is. I could just tell, the negative. He wouldn't look at me. Kind of like looking at me like he tried to touch my sister inappropriately and I found out about it. Type of look, like he trying to hide. He goes over across the street at my job and hides. That's the opposite. This is sober behavior. You know what I mean? So I'm just happy to see it. Man, that cop is cute as fuck.